the problem. There you go. That's better. Well, it says I'm live. I don't know, man. We're gonna see. I know I opened that to you a few days ago. I need to get rid of it. We're trying it again. I'm trying it again. We had 10 in here, man, and then everything kind of fell to pieces. I don't know what happened. If you can hear me, clap your hands. I don't know. Let me know. Okay, good. Glad you can hear me. That's pretty bummer. I hope I didn't get you in trouble at work there, Karma Carousel. What I was trying to say was I will will be back. That's what I was trying to do. Hey, Nancy Hibbert, how you doing? Junkie's back, Amelia's back, Karma Carousel's back, Casey Lakeman's back, Swamp Picker's back. Nancy Hibbert is here. What's up? Well, we're back up to 8. Everybody's back. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I was doing a little, what do you call it? What do you call that? Mime? Nah, charades. Charades, which is crazy because I've never played charades in my life, ever. But I guess I just did. So there you go. All right, everybody get back to work. Go screwing around. Jeez. Man, over here goofing off. I think what happened was when I stood up, it pulled my cord out of the hole and then it messed everything up out of the earphone jack. And then it toggled the whole spiral thing. We heard a crackle sound when you went out. Glad you're back. Okay. I'm glad it wasn't my back crackling that you heard. Okay, I've got 255 active. I had 48 come off yesterday. And that's the bad thing when you list 45 on something one day and then they all come off that same day. It's like, oh man, that sucks. So let's go back in here and see what came off. Okay, Loot Crate exclusive. Let's throw that up there. And I don't relist. I sell similar because obviously I didn't do something right the first time. So let's go see what it is. Okay, I've got 9 characters left in this title. But where I screwed up, I believe, is, and I did this in a bunch of this from that Loot Crate haul that my buddy gave me. That was my first 3 words was Loot Crate exclusive. And I don't know if people look for that, but people do look for Doctor Who. So it should say Doctor Who analog, Loot Crate exclusive should be at the last, is what I'm thinking. So we're just going to back that out, change it around. And I've been doing that to all of the Loot Crate stuff. And I've sold a ton of it. It's pretty neat. So loot. See, and I don't even know if people are going to look for exclusive. What do you think? The long word takes up a lot of space. Loot Crate. I could abbreviate it. Exclusive. Okay, I got to keep an eye on the clock too. It's 2:38. I should have just gone telepathic. If you want me to, I can. Ready? I'm just joking. Who was I talking to about that? Whatever. So that's that. Next, let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. Okay. Now, do I have it in the right category? I don't know. Let's go look. We have it in toys, hobbies, action figures, designer, and urban vinyl. What does that have to do with Doctor Who? See, so sometimes when you go in and you're looking to sell similar, hey, George Christian, I'm glad you're back. Go to sell similar with someone else has the same product up, and you're like, oh, cool, you hit it. What the hell do they know? They might have put it in the wrong thing in the whole thing. So that's why I like to go a little bit further sometimes. I'd say half the time. I'll go a little bit further and I'll look at their profile, their souls, their inventory, their feedback, all within a matter of a few minutes. And I'll say, okay, now this is good. This is a reputable person. And you've seen me do that. Say this is a reputable person. I have to be mindful of the clock, 2:39, because Miss Caroline is swimming. I have to pick her up at 3. Okay, so we're going to put this under right there, collectible, science fiction, horror, Doctor Who. Why wasn't it under that heading initially? Because I failed on this listing, and that's why I didn't sell. It was in the wrong category. So had I just hit relist, it would have went right back into some category of someone's underwear or whatever it was, and would accomplish nothing except for wasting my space and my time. Hey, Thrifty Christie. Hey, Amelia Sells. Charles is here. Casey's here. Johnny is here. What's that show? Short Circuit. That's what I think of when I hear the word Johnny. Who Johnny? She said. Dun, 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 dun. Coming crazy. All right, we're back in the double digits, folks. Up to 10. That's awesome. That means there's 10 people here. We got 3 likes. That means we're 7 behind. If you're happy and you can hear me, hit that like. When I research, I use the least words on my first search. It gives me more words to use. It gives me a broader spectrum of pricing too. That's Casey Lakeman. True. There's multiple ways. I was watching some videos on different ways to do searches, and just by moving a few words or a few just minor things make big differences. Huge. It's like a gust of wind going at a bird. A gust of wind doesn't seem like much, but it's going to throw a bird off. Speaking about throwing animals off, hey, we just hit 11. That's really cool. I dropped Caroline off at the pole, and I was driving back, and I was at the stop sign, and I looked to my left, and I looked down, and there was a snake. And I was like, oh, cool, it's a garter snake. And he was about, you know, I don't know, man. He was pretty good size, about that long. And it was kind of curled, and it had his head rested on itself, and it was laying in the street. I was like, that's kind of a crazy place to take a nap, you know? So then I looked a little bit closer, and I saw that he had a little bit of guts, just a little bit of guts, just enough to kill him, I think. A little bit of guts coming out, you know, towards his rear end. So I was like, oh man, that's terrible. I hate to see anything suffer, even if it's already dead. I don't want it to just keep getting ran over because that's just disrespectful and it makes me feel bad. So left my car running, got out, went over and I stood there and I looked at it and I was like, is he going to move? I thought, well, even though it's just a garter snake, if he's scared or wounded, they will probably try and defend themselves. So I waited a little bit and I touched him a little bit and he was pretty stiff. He was pretty stiff. Because when I picked him up, he stayed pretty in the shape. But anyways, like he turned around and rested his head on his tail. I was like, this is it, and just died right there in the middle of the street. So I picked him up, and there was a church right there. So I walked over, and I was going to put him on the grass, and I thought, nah. And there was a huge pine tree, and so I reached under there, and I put him under as far as I could under that pine tree. And so if you live in my town and you drive by that church and you look under there, there's a snake, and it's not alive, it's dead, but he's just chilling out, man. And I think that is proper, because even though it's an animal and it's something scary people don't like, I don't kill flies. I don't kill ants if I can help it. The only time I do kill ants, I'm an ant murderer. But when I have to do it, it's because they're coming in my house, man. And I get along with them until my wife says, "You better go out. You got to do something. We got ants." So I did, man. I killed them. I was a murderer. I was like, "All right, guys, I'm sorry. This has to be done." I felt terrible, but I murdered all these ants with the poisons and stuff. But nah, man. I You gotta take care of flies. Flies. I saw this green and iridescent green and blue fly, just a regular fly, but the sun hit it and it was beautiful. And I was thinking, wow, who am I to kill this little thing that can fly? Geez, I wish I could fly. Bet you don't feel the same way about mice. Oh man, I I think mice are cute. They're great, but when they're dead and I mean, if they're in a cage and they're happy and everything's good, cool. If they're out in their natural habitat, cool. But if they're because they build nests in places in cars and this and that, and I don't even want to talk about that, but no, not really, just of ants, and that only happens once a year. So yeah, but I believe I am that guy that they say wouldn't hurt a fly. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As a matter of fact, every time I go outside to let the dog out, there's a bunch of flies sitting on the thing. I'm like, all right, guys, it's the next round of flies. They get to go out, and I open the door and they'll fly out, and I feel good because I'm like, okay, there they go. Call me crazy. Yeah, the ones that come in the house are not cool, you know. But you have to remember that I live in a rural area, and not too far out around me is nothing but wide open country land and farms and all that stuff. So there's going to be critters. I mean, I heard that there was like a wolf, you know, that far up there and over there, and coyotes, and of course deer, and there's animals out there, man. That's pretty cool. As long as they don't get me. I was thinking that we might have to go wandering around at the farm with the shotgun looking for that coyote, because just for the kids' sake, that's when I think it's okay. If you have to protect your children and the one walking around your property, you have to do what has to be done. And that's when I was a kid. I thought, okay, yep. I wonder if I can sell what the heck is that? Venipuncture training kit. Venipuncture? Vein puncture. I'm sorry. I'm really dumb. Vein puncture. I think I did see something about you getting a whole bunch of stuff, medical equipment kind of stuff. And I have no idea if you can do it or not. I got a whole bunch of those little things if you're a diabetic and you have to stick them in your pen and you go like that and it sticks you like that. They're about that long and they're blue and you pop the top. And I have thousands of them in brand new sealed in boxes. And I've listed them and I've yet to sell any. Um, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if I should just keep them, keep trying to sell them, or if I should make friends with some diabetics or something. I don't know. I told my mom I'll send her some. She's like, "Well, I'm stocked up right now." I'm like, "Well," so I don't know, man. Maybe some crafters out there could use them. I don't know. 246. Okay. Well, we got to list one thing. I'm over here jabbering. What are we looking at? Okay, loot crate. Let's go to the description. Go standard editor. Okay. I sold lenses before. Bundle them up, Todd. Okay. That's what they're called, lancets. I knew there was something like that. One other thing I've been doing, guys, is this is what it looks like. It says Loot Crate exclusive, blah blah blah, and this part down here is fast shipping. I can't read it backwards, but okay, so you see that. But what I've been doing is taking out Todd Rendon. People don't be needing to know that, right? I leave in Trend and Treasures. Now the Loot Crate part, I'm going to okay, you see what it looks like now, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it up. So I'll leave Loot Crate exclusive, enter Doctor Who, enter So Analog, Tendo, or no, So Analog, leave that, enter, and then it says Tendo figure. Oops. Then I'll go back up here. So now I've got it like that. So next I'm going to go in and throw my bullet points. And this is what I've been doing to each one of my listings, because I watched some eBay videos about descriptions, blah, 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 and what you should have, what you shouldn't have. And this is my version of simplification. And that's what it looks like when it's a lot cleaner, easier to read. And it tells you what I do, what I am, and then that's it. So what's up, Scott? How you doing, man? I'm just over here doing a listing video here. 12:48. Gotta watch the clock. Caroline will kick my butt. She'll be like, "Dad, you left." So I'm listing, and that's about it, man. I put myself in the eBay spot where I take my pictures, so now it should be. I mean, it should be pretty clear. But you didn't miss much, buddy. Oh yeah, I had a technical difficulty, but that happens. Okay, so we're changing this up. So that's that. Let's go look at the price. I have it up there for $9.77 with best offers. I'm going to increase it. We'll try an experiment and we'll see how that goes. So I increased it from 9.77 to 11.11. Some of my numbers, okay. So then I will allow them to make me a best offer, right? So I'll put it at $10. Oops. $10, and then do not accept any less than $9. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but you remember that someone gave me all this stuff for free, so it's 100% profit. And so that's It's all good. Buyer is going to pay, but let's go double check and make sure I didn't charge them too much for shipping. I have it up there for 6 ounces. I believe that's fair. Leave that there like that. Already has the global shipping program set. So back up from there, go to your preferences. Require immediate payment is on. Handling time 1 business day. Returns accepted 60 days. Money back. Return shipping paid by buyer. I haven't opted into that whole deal yet, guys. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you think of that, Scott? You're driving to Atlanta. Dang you! I tell you what. Every time this guy gets on my chat, he's driving somewhere, breaking the law, breaking the law. All right, man. Well, you drive careful. You drive careful, and I'll try not to say something that is upsetting. But we got 10 in the chat. England says, "Hey, Scott, I hit 182 subs. Pretty excited about that. 250. Okay, so this is 100% set. So now we can go to continue, list, and it's gone. Okay, now like I was talking in a video, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, that, or maybe I was just in a chat, that when you do a sell similar, that item is still going to remain in your unsold, right? So you got to be careful not to relist that. They'll screw your gig. Roll Tide, you rolling out, buddy? Well, you know what? You should. You're driving, so just chill. Just chill and drive. What the heck am I saying? So what you have to remember to go in here, go back up here to edit, click on it, okay, and then trash can it, and now it's gone. Now you're not going to accidentally relist it because you don't want to keep double listing unless you have 2 of them. Then you don't have to stress about it. But if you don't, then you do. You know what I'm saying? We're back up in those double ones, 1 1, 11 up in the house. So that's pretty cool. That's been happening a lot more often. And look, my next item up to relist is 11 11. Now I dropped down to 10, but that's just fine. You know, Scott, our first game is on Sunday. Oh, y'all was into the baseball and stuff. Huh? Okay, this thing had 1 watcher. It is a Loot Crate Vikings Floki 1/20th scale drinking horn playset toys. See, I don't like that title, and it's mine. So I'm gonna go in there and change all that right away. And then we got to go because it's 252. You guys, I'm just gonna leave you hanging, like I do. I didn't. One of these days, I will fire up that darn doodad. Love lamp. Okay, so 10 photos added. Those all look good. Let's go to title. Got to back off that Loot Crate thing first. Put on their Vikings. Put Loot Crate at the end. Oops. Okay. That's that. I'm not going to put that 1/20th scale in there because I have a what you call it, measuring tape next to it. Okay, horn playset toys. I'm gonna take out playset because that's pretty stupid. Drinking horn. I'll put replica. Put replica toy. What else can I put there? Vikings. Comic-Con. Or is that what it's called? Comic-Con? That's right. I should put comic. Halloween? No. Got 4 characters left. Okay, so that's that. Got top chat on. Go over here to live chat. I have to leave here in 2.5 minutes. Okay, so that's that. Let's back up. Go here to categories. Is it in the right category? Toys and hobbies, action figures, TV, movie, and video games. It's a replica Viking horn that you can drink from and has a thing on it. have no idea. I'm gonna put it under entertainment television memorabilia. Yes. See, here's an I guess, and that's not smart. But I never claimed to be smart. Todd, what is up, man? How you doing, sir? We've got Silver Hair Stacker in the chat. He's another Todd. Okay, so Loot Crate, enter. Vikings, enter. This word. Drinking horn, enter. Take a playset. Toy, enter. Okay, throw in my bullet points and we will be ready to roll. And then I got to roll real quick, guys. So everybody start thinking about what you're going to go get yourself for your break, because we got to take a quick intermission while I go get baby girl. Okay, that's that. Take out Todd, take out my name, Todd Renton, so it just says Trend and Treasures. Everything's good there. Go down to format, fixed price. I have it up there for $11.11. We're gonna drop that down to $10.77 with no best offers. Buyer is gonna pay, but it's not 15 ounces. I know it can't be 15 ounces, so I'm gonna throw it on there for 10 because I know that's right. Or I don't know if it's right, but it's right. 15. Make sure this is on. Require immediate payment, 60 days. And I always check, because sometimes I'll go to check and it'll say it will have changed from return shipping paid by buyer to return shipping paid by seller. So, all right. I am going to save it. We got 6 people here. There was 10, and then 5 jumped off the ship. Gone. And then 1 came back. So you guys hang loose, man. I have to go get Caroline. So everyone else, I suggest go take your intermission. You know, go grab your coffee, warm coffee, get some tea, grab a sandwich, do your thing. I will be back, and I'm going to say 10 minutes. It shouldn't take me no more than 10 minutes, okay? So I'll be back. I'm just going to let it run. And I will give you, what am I going to let you look at here? There you go. You can do an I Spy. I Spy what? All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. And I'll be back, guys. What's up? Back. All right. What's up, guys? That take me long? Let's see here. Let me get caught back up. Nice. Gotcha. I'm caught up. All right. Next time you leave me in the basement, I need the lava lamp and the radio on. Okay. I'll put the lava lamp on for sure. Should I fire it up now? But okay, well, we didn't sell nothing while we were gone, so let's just go ahead and start working and chatting. Put up a new product. Let's put up the Steelers. Philly. think I've got a draft created already. So that's not it. Those are it. There it is. I better make sure I don't have it listed already. Just because, you know, it's something I do. Steelers. Nothing found. Okay. We're safe. I had it in my drafts. But, you know, I do that sometimes. You always have to double check yourself, man. Or I have to double check myself. So we're listing, we're working, and I probably will take pictures here in a little while of some other stuff just to change it up so you guys aren't just sitting here looking at the top of my head, you know, because I don't think nobody wants to see that, right? I don't think so. Hey, Karma, I looked at the tracking on your shirt, and it's not there yet. I didn't expect it would be. I just sent it yesterday, but I was hoping, but that's hoping pretty big. But maybe tomorrow. That would be cool. If you guys don't know, some of you might not know, Miss Jenny, Karma Carousel, bought a t-shirt from me live on the air the other night, and it was the coolest thing ever. She said, "Hey, Todd, will you autograph it for me? I can wear it as an inspiration." And I said, "Absolutely," because I do the same thing. Okay, so that is all up. All of 3 pictures, because, I mean, how many pictures can you take of that thing, right? Let's look here. I don't want it in sports memorabilia. I want it in cell phone case cover thingies. So that's that. Back, specifics, type. It is a sticky case. It sticks to it. Doesn't say. Compatible model. Scott was telling me that the 5S is like 5 generations ago. I don't follow the phones. I'm like 5 generations ago. Holy crap! So what is it? An S5? But is it under iPhone for I or S for S? It must be under I. HI. I'm not finding that. Okay, let's back out of that. Sometimes there's so many specifics that it just jacks my whole groove. Hey, how you doing, Green Thrifty Life? Thanks for stopping in. I hope you can learn something, and if not, I hope I can learn something from you. And if not, we'll learn something from each other at some point, I'm sure. Let's see here. So I didn't find it in there. I was push OK. Model. Man, there's so many. Here we go. iPhone 5. Still on there, so that's good. The brand on it was what? Material is what? Like a silicone gel rubber. Design finish is glossy and jeweled. Or not jeweled, it's metallic. And it's ultra slim. Okay. Swamp Bakery GT Live. Hey, Maggie Doodle, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I am listing. I usually do a lot of picturing working videos, but right now I'm just listing. Listing. Manufacturer color, character, custom bundle color, gold, features. It's a pretty basic one. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on there. So, description. Now, this is where we go up here to our title. And see this title that I'd used from somebody. they did something that I'm no longer doing. They've got everything in capitals. I don't do capitals anymore because you're not supposed to, is what I heard. So, what is your day job, Johnny? Are you an airplane pilot or something? Okay, so I'm going to make everything smaller because it does not need to be capitalized. Because it said that it messes up the search. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I think. The guy was from eBay and he was talking to Rally Roots. I'm sure a lot of you saw that. Yeah, sometimes, a lot of times, this thing of ours needs to take a back seat, you know, which it's hard to do when you get in your groove. You got to stay in your groove, but there's also a time and a place, man. Everything in balance. And you'll find that if you let off in one area, you're going to be happier in another area. It's all about balance. Well, I'm sitting here talking about balance, and I'm not a balancer. I'm more of a shoot from the hip, scatterbrained. Look out, I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm doing this. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna do that. Hey, let's do this, let's do that. Hey, squirrel. But when I need to focus, I focus. Put it down on paper. And I know all the actions and all the steps. It is a new. Okay, that's that. So this is where I'm going to go back. I'll just copy this, copy, boom, boom, go down to description, boom, copy, oops, I mean paste, then break it up. Boom, boom. Oops, come on, baby. Okay, 5. Okay, that. Quick. Dang it. Dang it. I'll go back and throw in my bullet points. Should be good to go. You guys ever find it amazing that you can hit such a small spot on the screen with the tip of your thumb and it hits the right spot every time? That's a trip. All right, so that's that. Format price 677. To track more buyers, list this item at or below 1331. That's crazy. When did it all of a sudden go up to 1331 to 1619? Because when I comped them 2 days ago, they were in that $6, $7 range. Do you guys ever see that happening? It's weird. I paid 50 cents for them. I'll add a buck to it, call it 777, and that's that. Buyer can pay the shipping. Shipping's 2 ounces or less. eBay global shipping programs turned on. Preferences, show more, require immediate payment. 1 day, 60 days, buyer. Okay. Oops, don't do that. Because I forgot to put in my little dilly. So I save it. Later, guys. Time to get off the day job and head home. Take it easy. We'll see you when you get home, Karma. You drive very safe, Johnny. Drive safe. We'll see you soon. All right. So go into one of my listings, grab a quick thing, and then copy paste. And then go back. I've got these Old Navy Lobster lounge pants, pajamas, 2XLs. 19 views, 3 watchers. Someone's going to buy them. I think I'm going to, since I've got 3 watchers, I'll revise the listing. But what I'm going to do is I'll change the picture. Put a different picture in there. And then I'll change this. Okay. Then I'll change. Oh, look at that. I'm going to jiggle them a little bit. I call it jiggling the hook. Like, when you're fishing. I photographed in small bone china. Oh, man. Yeah, and then even more so when you got to send them. I'm still waiting to hear that my Pyrex thing has arrived safely. That Pyrex coffee pot. I mean, it was only $40, but he paid a lot to have it shipped, and I really tried to make it good. So we'll see. So I'm gonna jiggle the hook, just like I had a fish on the hook. I'm gonna try and set that hook, and I'm gonna take it from 13. What I have up there for? Oh, I had up there for 13.50. I'm just gonna drop it down to $13 even. Better yet, let's put it down to $12.99. I have no best offer on there. Leave it like that. Buyer pays. See what I've got up there. 8 ounces. Yeah, they'll be 8 ounces because they're big. Global still set. Preferences. Immediate payment, 60-day, 1 business day. Okay. But the one thing I have to do is, oops, it doesn't have my little spiel about jigging. Jigging, that's what you call it. Well, I just did it. So we'll see if jigging the hook will create a sale. Make sure my phone's turned up. Bug. Okay, and I changed a bunch of stuff yesterday on these Aeropostale cargo pants. They're ladies. Got 2 watchers, 23 views, 17 days. They're ready 11/11. They can stay right there. But what I need is my little spiel, which is feel free to research my feedback and buy with confidence. Fast shipping worldwide via USPS and eBay's global shipping program. Payment, PayPal. Shipping, I ship all items within 1 business day of purchase. Trend and treasures. End of it. Because that makes me feel better knowing that I've already said this is what it is. This is what I do. And I'm trying to put people's minds at ease at the same time. So let's throw this. I didn't have that in my lobster listing. Okay, that's it. Back up, continue, and that's going to sell. Where am I at? Caroline is upstairs. Tomorrow is the last day of swimming, she said. I was like, dang, you can have a party? I don't think she's missed very many days, and the only days she's missed from swimming really has just been because it was raining or it was too cold to go. The pool wasn't open. But I think she got her money's worth out of that summer pass of swimming for sure. For sure. So we are going to go ahead and paste this into our draft. And if any of you want to follow along and see, as I've listed these things, continue, list it. Okay, so as I'm listing these things, you can actually go to my eBay store, Trend and Treasures, and look and say, you can see, okay, that's what he just listed, and this is how it looks, and then you know, take what I do and add it to what you do, and say, and then if you see something that I messed up on, please point it out. My mom does all the time. She's like, you messed up on this and this and this, and I'm like, okay, good, because if I miss stuff all the time, I mean, what are we gonna do? I'm human. So that is that. Next, I wonder if I should start doing some pictures so you guys are not just sitting here watching me work on my phone, huh? I think I will. we've got a couple things listed. Let's see where we're at. Our read lists are up there. Some of the new stuff. Take a look at this. So Brewopoly has been up for 24 hours now, since yesterday at 7 o'clock. It's had one view. I've got it up to 2505. I need to go look at my listing and see where did I go wrong. There must be something going on here. So I'm going to change my picture. And then I'm going to make sure I have it in the right category. Yes, it is. Condition. Yes, it is. Check all the stuff in the specifics. Looks good. Description. Spot on. Fixed price. Okay. To attract more buyers, list this item at or below $16.59. Similar items that were sold were listed between $8.20 and $20.50. I have mine up there for $25.05. You know what? I'm gonna throw the allow buyers to make some offers. I'm gonna drop this down to $24.77. We're gonna put in here automatically accept offers of $23 and refuse all offers below $19. We're gonna leave it up there high because I haven't had it up there and I haven't had it very long. Okay, it's raining. I'm gonna go move the trash. What? It's raining. I'm going to move the trash can under the gutter. Oh, nice. That's a good way to do it. That's good. Okay, well, lift with your back. I'm just gonna finish double checking this one, and then we'll switch it around, and I'll put items where I'm sitting, and we'll start taking some pictures here. The buyer pays. Okay, that's right. I should weigh it. I mean, a board game's got to be 2 to 3 pounds. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave that. Global shipping's on. Preferences. Pay me now. 1 business day. 60 buyers. Done. Okay. Go back with my description one more time. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. There you go. Back it up. Continue. Done. Hey, Glenn. Thought of you this morning when I woke up to sell something I listened during the challenge yesterday. Nice. That's cool. All right. Let's check our feedback for the day. Last one came in on the 7th, which was what? 2 days ago. The item arrived quickly and in perfect condition. Thanks. Let's see what that was. That was the new Firefly Serenity Paper Fun Money Cosplay Prop Loot Crate exclusive for $11.11, $3.75 shipping. Item just as pictured. Ship fast. Thank you. On what? Vintage 90s jean dress. Remember when Caroline was doing that? It was made out of denim and it was a dress, and she was having problems getting across the front. That one. Yeah, we posted it last week and it sold like quick. So it's weird, man. And I had that hanging up on my hangers back there for the last probably 6 months, if not longer. I just don't know. Okay, so that's that. We know where we're at. Hey, baby, how you doing? Oh, little girl's going to show you something while I get my stuff set up, guys. So I'll turn the lights on here for her. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this white thing, and you can set them up here, okay? Okay. Is your hair dry? No? You're going to get chilled up. Let's move this so that way he doesn't have problems rolling. And I'm going to go over here and get set up, and you bring him over.
Don't mind the blanket. Pet new robot friend.
At your service. Say my name.
Max. Main menu. Wait, no. Motion control.
Press red button to record an LIM. Press green button to go to the LIM library. Press blue button to exit the main menu. Exiting the main menu.
There you go.
Motion control.
Motion control.
Dance.
Initiating ballet demonstration.
Watch out.
Sorry, guys, that's stuck. This is my new friend, Robot Max. Super nice, but what else can I make you do? Walk forward. Turn around. Walk backwards.
Go forward.
Go forward.
Turn left. Or which?
Turn
Right.
right. Turn right.
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu.
Initiating Ticklish Scorpion.
Sorry, guys. Oh, I wish. So he can.
Butt pose is one of the most difficult to master.
Make him.
Protect fun is being had.
How we do the joke thing.
Observe. Crouching tiger.
Main menu.
You are in motion control. For a list of commands, say list commands.
Motion.
Press red button to record an LIM move. Press green button to go to the LIM library. Press blue button to exit to main menu. Exiting to main menu.
Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke.
He's not listening. Yeah, but when his eyes are green, he's listening. Main menu. Go to main menu.
Press red button to record an LIM move. Press green button exiting to main menu.
High five.
Live here, human companion. Requesting high five.
Tell me a joke.
Well, this is embarrassing. Exiting to main menu.
Tell me a joke.
Is this thing on? Wait, of course I am. Did you hear the one about the vacuum cleaner? I am not surprised. It sucks. Great audience.
And then it has this thing in the middle.
Exiting to main menu.
I can do the menu. Record. Here.
You are in main menu. For a list of commands, record LIM.
So
Awesome! LIM mode activated. Press red button to record. Press blue button to exit the main menu.
so I get to control it now. Yeah.
It recorded the dance?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, people are looking at the back of your head.
Sorry.
Check that chat.
Now press green button to play back recording.
Let's see here.
Press blue button to exit.
Yeah, can I show them what?
So I press yellow button to save. Press green button to play back again. Let's name your move. The name should be no longer than 2 seconds. Record the name of your move at the beep.
The dab. Hi.
Okay. Is this correct?
Dab.
Press yellow button for yes or blue button for no. Let's name your move. The name should be no longer than 2 seconds. Record the name of your move at the beep.
The dab.
Okay. Is this correct?
Ab.
Press yellow button for yes or awesome. Now you can say to play back this move. Now you try. Say
Max. Main menu.
Okay, I think you've shown enough of it. We're down to 5 viewers. We're at 10. So it's a cool toy.
Mhm.
Sure is. Yep. And actually, guys, you guys have been here for 1 hour, 4 minutes. I know you have other things to do, so I'm gonna go take pictures of this stuff and turn on some music and just go do it. I was gonna do it live, but I think it's time for me to just put my head to the grindstone and work. I don't want
And
to.
make lunch.
You can go make lunch. So I will see you guys sooner than later. I'm out of here. Talk to you soon. Bye.